Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. I hope that you're all having a great and wonderful day today. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Now, let's get out the way. Please like and subscribe. I mean, you can just take 2 seconds, pause the video, like and subscribe, because it really would mean a lot to me. I get you guys watching videos and I really appreciate that, but it would really mean a lot to know that you're actually liking the videos, because if you don't like the video, you could just be watching and then just be disappointed. Again, just dislike so I know that you like the video. Please comment something down. Again, be interactive. I said it from the beginning of the video. I want you guys to be interacting, to, ask questions. I know it's a lot that there really isn't many comments, which, I mean, I'm not complaining, but I want you guys to be interacting with each other. And I want this channel to be a community of growth and, again, just positivity. So, again, it just means a lot. If you like, of course, subscribe and comment as well. Share it with other people, and again, just spread the knowledge. But not to waste any more time, you're here for the video, not a pep talk. We're going to be going over personal growth again. Now, and if you don't know, one of my first videos was on personal growth, and it was the 5 steps to personal growth. And I really just laid down a foundation. Right? I didn't give anything like specific of like, oh, you should do this, oh, hey, you should do that. So that's what today's video is going to be for. Number one thing that we're going to talk about is think about journaling. It really, really is going to help ease stress. I mean, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, like, journaling, I've heard of it before. I know that it can be helpful, but, like, how's that going to help me? Well, think about it. If you're writing out your day, you're writing out your thoughts, you're going to be able to self-reflect on it. You're going to become self-aware of you. Because typically, as I've said in other videos, we're just unconscious about a lot of things. So if I'm struggling with getting my work done, right, and I start journaling my day, I can recognize, like, oh, okay, I see what's happening. At this certain time I'm doing this and it's taking away from my time I could be doing my work or something else, and you get to self-reflect on, okay, this is where I can be improving, or better yet, say, okay, I like when I did this, I need to do this some more. This is good. I had a good day when this happened, so let me do this a little bit more. And again, even if it's just stress, just an anxiety, just getting it out instead of just holding it in here, it's going to be a lot more beneficial for your, not only your health, but again, your personal growth. And again, that's just something that we want to focus on, something to pair along with journaling. This isn't the writing part, but reading. Really think about picking up a book and just reading. Okay, I'll give you guys a quick example, right? I haven't read this book yet, but I will in the future. It's called Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Now, some things I'm going to learn in this book is about self-awareness, social awareness, relationship management, and self-management, right? Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Elijah, that's great, you learn these things, but again, how is this going to help me? Well, it's going to help you become insightful on human nature, right? How things work, how things operate. You can learn a lot from reading. Just picking up, you can learn a lot about yourself that you would have never ever thought of before, because again, you were unconscious of it. So really honestly, just think about, okay, let me start reading some things. It doesn't even have to be specifically on emotional intelligence or nonfiction or anything like that. It could be something as fiction, but the idea of the book can again help you. Like, you can relate to a character in that book and say, oh, okay, this is how they got themselves out of the situation. Again, there's a lot of insight that can be gained from reading books. Again, you have to act on those things. You can't just read and expect things to change. You do have to act on things, but how are you going to learn to begin with? By reading, by getting that insight. So again, I would really recommend reading, guys. It's very important to personal growth to read on things. Again, it's not have to be a nonfiction book, but I would recommend some nonfiction books. Like, again, a quick book that you guys can get into, Emotional Intelligence 2.0. You guys can tell me how it is, because I haven't read it yet. I'm reading other books, so you guys tell me how it is, and if it's great, then I'll pick it up immediately. But the next thing that we're going to be going over is remember to be kind with yourself. Remember to be gentle, positive. Okay, you probably heard words of affirmation, right? Make sure that those words are positive. Don't say, oh, I'm a failure. Oh, man, I suck. Say, hey, things aren't going the way I want them to right now, but things are going to get better. I'm a work in progress, right? Things like that. Be positive with yourself. It's not going to be like that in an instant. Things are not going to just change overnight. So you have to remember to be gentle and kind with yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're being negative towards yourself, you're being down on yourself, you're disappointing yourself, how is that helping you? You're just going to create another problem for yourself. So remember, please remember to be kind to yourself. Would you talk to someone else like that and they're dealing with something? You probably wouldn't. So give yourself the same respect and kindness. It is really important to never forget that. Okay, please just never forget to be kind to yourself, to remain positive, to remain optimistic with yourself and in your situation. Because at the end of the day, like I've repeatedly said, things are not going to change in a day, maybe not even a week. It may take years for things to change, but you have to remain consistent. You have to keep working. You have to keep pushing forward, and you have to believe in yourself, most importantly. So, again, say, hey, I'm not doing a good job right now. I'm going to do better tomorrow. I'm going to continue to put in effort, and I know I can put in better effort. Not, yeah, man, I suck. I don't know what I'm doing. Or I'm like, don't talk to yourself like that, because it really is going to eat you alive, and it's going to start to reflect, okay? So again, look in the mirror and just believe in yourself and say, you know what? Look, Elijah, you can do better, and I know you're going to do better, because you are worth it. You are a human being who is worth something just like anybody else. Okay. Now, outside of being positive and kind to yourself, something else that we really need to learn to do is to start forgiving. I know it's not easy. It's incredibly difficult to forgive. There are some things that are unforgivable. I completely understand. I just want to get that out the way. But it is very important in your journey to personal growth to learn how to forgive certain people, because at the end of the day, it has a hold on you. It is holding you back, because you start thinking about it. You start reminiscing like, oh, this person did this to me. And you start, again, just reliving it. And you get stuck in that same place that you were in. So instead of that, learn to forgive, learn to accept what happened and move forward. Okay, I don't want you guys to be stuck. I want you guys to be able to move forward. I'm not saying you got to be friends with a person or you got to say hello. You can say forget that person. But guess what? Forget them. Don't dawn on them anymore. Forget them. And again, let me say this again and again. Repeat is a lot easier said than done. But that goes back to what I said about reading. You can learn a lot from reading. You can learn about forgiveness from reading. Heck, even if it's just watching a YouTube video, but still just educating yourself. I always say it's so important to educate yourself. You might not know how to forgive somebody, and that's okay. Right? That's why you need to learn it, to be taught it instead. Don't just give up on yourself. Well, I don't know how to forgive, so I'm just never going to forgive, and I'm just going to live life like this. No. So you, again, be positive with yourself. Say, you know what? I have trouble with forgiving, and I need to be a better person in learning how to forgive others. So I'm going to go out of my way, and I may pick up a book and start reading on it. I might search up online, but at the end of the day, I am going to work on this, because this is something that I can improve on and that I will improve on. Okay? So again, that all connects. You got to be positive with yourself, be patient, know your ups and your downs. Okay? Which again, you can learn from, guess what? Journaling. Okay? So again, learn how to forgive. Don't let other people have a hold on you. Because guess what? They get to move on with their lives, while they are the reason why you're still stuck in that moment. Again, reliving it. And do you want that? Do you want that life? I know you don't. But right now, you just don't know how to get out of it. So again, that's why I'm here to try to help you guys, guide you, again, just into the right direction. So again, accept what happened, learn to move forward, and like I said, forget them. All right, most importantly, forget them. Okay, but really forget them. Okay, don't think of them. Don't think about what they did. Oh yeah, it happened, and now guess what? I'm gonna live my best life, because no one's gonna stop me from living the life I am destined to live. Now, something that sometimes I think we forget is to reward ourselves for doing good things. If you're right now working on yourself, right, you're on your journey to personal growth, and you notice, hey, I'm doing some good things. Hey, I've been going to the gym consistently, or I've been being I don't know, a nicer person, just anything. Reward yourself, okay? You're doing a good and you're doing a great job. So if it's going to the movies, if it's just sitting at home playing the game, again, reward yourself. You've been putting in a lot of hard work. You're not done yet, but again, think of it as a little break. You're not done yet, but you're still putting a lot of work. Reward that, okay? Be proud of yourself. Seriously, it's so easy to just keep going and just never stop working. We just working and working and working. Take a break, reward yourself. You deserve it. Okay, really, you deserve it. You're doing a great job. I want you to know you're doing a great job. You've been working on a lot of things, and I'm loving the progress I see. So I deserve this. I deserve that. And again, don't go overboard. All right, don't go overboard now. Because, again, we got work to do. Still we talk about things like finance. I'm not saying buy yourself $300 parachute, nothing crazy like that. But again, keep it simple. Seriously, keep it simple, but make sure it's something that you love. All right? But that's just something to think about. And it's not even something to think about. It's something to remember, to remind yourself of, that you deserve to be rewarded for doing good things. All right, don't just sit around doing all this work and not doing anything about it, okay? But another thing I want to tell you guys about is this. Don't put too much on your plate, okay? We were just talking about reward yourself if you're doing something good. Now, something that's gonna be against that idea of rewarding yourself is if you're putting too much on your plate to the point where you're just out of the water. Like you're a fish out of water. You've just been doing too much and it's just too much for you. Don't put too much on your plate. Prioritize something that you want to work on, okay? If you try doing too much at the same time, your head is going to explode. Seriously. If you're trying to go to the gym, learn Spanish, learn how to cook, learn karate, right? You can't do that all in the same day. Heck, I guess you could technically do that all in the same week, but your progress is not going to be as major as if you just focus on a couple of things at a time. Okay, stop trying to do everything. Okay, say, hey, I do need to work on this and I do need to work on that, but this is my priority. All right, learn how to prioritize. Okay, I want to prioritize this first, and then plan it out ahead and say, okay, once I get this situated, once I get this done, okay, I'm on to the next thing now. Okay, so priorities are very important in your journey to personal growth. What am I going to prioritize that I need to fix first? Once I decide what is most important, then I'm going to move on to the next thing, and I'm going to have the next thing planned after that, and etc., etc. Now, of course, you're never going to be perfect, just so don't be too hard on yourself. As I say, be positive with yourself. There's a certain point where you can just accept, okay, this is good for me. Like I'm happy with how things are. Okay, you gotta learn to be content as well, of course. But the last thing I want to go over is to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, yeah, you're working on your personal growth, but make sure you're brushing your teeth, make sure you're washing your face, make sure that you're showering all the time. I know not everyone showers every day, but make sure make sure you're clean, make sure you're eating well. All right, take care of your necessities. All right, and what's a necessity? You. Okay, so again, I get you're trying to do all this, you're trying to do that. That's perfect, but what's going to be the most important thing is you. All right, make sure your health is prioritized. Of course, some of us are working on our mental health. Still make sure our physical health is something that's prioritized. So don't just lay in bed all day. Actually get up, maybe just take a small little walk. But again, that's not a necessity to go out. Well, it is, but like go outside and go like a mile. That's not a necessity, right? That's just beneficial. That's just beneficial. But again, make sure that you're taking out the necessities first. Okay, put you first. All right, don't forget to do the simple things. It really is sometimes becomes easy to forget to do the simple things because we're just, again, have so much on our plate. We're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, and we just forget, dag, I didn't eat today. Or I only ate once today. Yes, make sure that you're eating. All right, I hope you're brushing your teeth. So make sure you're brushing your teeth. Make sure you're taking a shower. And I'm not here to shame anybody. I'm just having a little banter with you guys. But again, it is really important that you don't forget to do those things because you are the number one priority. You matter. Okay? I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care what your mind tells you. I'm telling you. The fact is that you matter. Okay? And never forget that. Prioritize yourself. Take care of yourself. And again, continue your journey for personal growth. But that's it for the vid. Again, as I always say, if you got anything from this vid, please share it, spread the knowledge. I don't care. I think this is a vid that anyone could use. So again, if you know anyone, because you might not know someone's going through something, because let's be honest, not everyone feels comfortable sharing that with other people. So just share, like, hey, I thought this was a good vid, I thought it was positive. I just wanted to share it to you. So again, you're not putting them on the spot or anything like that. But again, share, spread the knowledge, like and subscribe, please. Again, as I said in the beginning of the video, please like. You should. I say this every video almost, but you should have liked it in the beginning when I first said it. But I know how y'all be, man. I know how y'all be. But please like and subscribe, comment as well. Let me know how you guys feel about the videos, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and peace out.